Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to a new playthrough on the channel. And I just realized that I never grabbed a pen, so bear with me for a second while I grab that. We are live at Chase Field for a 2013 matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we're going to be playing it out in Strat-O-Matic Baseball. It's been a while since I played Strat, so hopefully I'm not going to make too much of a mess of this, but Strat, as I recall, always seemed like a pretty straightforward system. So we're not going to do any kind of special dice, but we are going to jump right into the action. Starting pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks as the home team is Patrick Corbin. 14-8 with a 3.41 ERA, 208 innings pitched, 189 hits, 54 walks, 178 strikeouts, 19 homers in 2013. While the Diamondbacks get loose in the field, we'll take our first look at the Phillies' starting lineup. And I see we're already starting with the shenanigans on the dropped frames. Hopefully that stays to a minimum today. Anyway, leading off, we've got Jimmy Rollins at shortstop. Chase Utley's at second base. Michael Young is at third base. Ryan Howard is at first base. Delmon Young is in right field. Dominic Brown is in left field. Carlos Ruiz is catching. Ben Revere is in center field. And Cole Hamels is our starting pitcher for the Phillies. There's a lot of super advanced stuff that I'm not doing. I think the highest I'm going to go... I'm probably going to use the box wild pitches and passed balls from advanced. I'm not going to do the ballpark effects yet. I'm still not completely comfortable with super advanced yet. But we'll give that all a shot here. So leading off for the Phillies, we have Jimmy Rollins. 252 average, 6 homers, 39 RBI in 2013. Again, we've got all of our regular dice ready to go here. So Corbin will get the sign from Montero as he's catching. Actually, I will tab back into Digital Diamond. I'll see you guys here for the bottom of the first. Corbin will set, and here comes the first pitch. All right, that's going to be a 1-8 coming off of Rollins' card against a left-handed pitcher, 1-8. That's going to be lined over to third base. Putting his glove up in self-defense is going to be Prado. He'll get that for the first out of the inning, and we are underway here at Chase Field. And Chase Utley steps into the batter's box. 284 average, 18 homers, 69 RBI in 2013. Corbin will get the sign from Montero once again. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 2-5. And on a 1-17, that would be a base hit, except instead it's going to be lined to second base. Getting to that one this time is going to be Pennington, and he'll catch that in self-defense for the second out of the inning. Two quick outs, and Michael Young now is the batter. He was carded on the Dodgers, but he was a Philly at this point of the season. 279 average, 8 homers, 46 RBI in 2013. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. Actually, I need to switch those two. We're going to have a 4-10. Corbin against a right-handed batter. 4-10 is going to be a catch X. Okay, so what in the world is a catch X? Like I said, it's been a while, so Catch X. Let me see. Oh, catcher's card. All right, so the catcher is Montero. He's a C-3. I've got to remember what the cards actually. Oh wait, probably need the E rating. He's an E. Catch X. Okay, so catcher X chart. Right, he is a 3 on there. So we need a D20 roll for that. Just going to double check a few things here. Okay. All right, so we'll get the rest of the dice out. That's a 4, which is a WG. With no runners on. The batter swings at a wild pitch. So he looks like he's going to beat the throw out. Credit the pitcher with a wild pitch. So Young's actually going to leg that one out on a drop third strike. Now we got to see how Digital Diamond wants me to enter that. Here we go. So we are underway with a drop third strike. Okay, and the batter now is Ryan Howard. 266 average, 11 homers, 43 RBI in 2013. Now we need to roll to see if anything is happening on the base paths. They are not going to hold Young with 2 outs. Plus, Young is not really a threat to get the jump. So yeah, they're going to just. We'll roll to see if there's anything happening on the base paths, though. Okay. I'm pitching to batters. All right, so we're going to do pickoffs and balks. That's a 12, nothing happening, and Young is not going to try to run himself out of the inning. So Corbin will. So actually. So Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. All right, that's going to be a 3-8. So a 3-8 against a left-handed pitcher. That's a 16, and that's going to be a double. So Young will end up at third, Howard will end up at second, and suddenly Corbin can't get himself out of the inning, and the batter now is Delmon Young. 261 average, 8 homers, 31 RBI in 2013. See if there's anything crazy going on the base paths. 7 says no, and nobody's being held. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and he will pitch. All right, that is a 4-7 coming off of Corbin's card against a right-handed batter. 4-7. That's a 1. That's going to be a base hit, and the Phillies are going to get on the board first. One be that. All right, Young will come in to score. Howard will make third, actually with 2 outs, I believe. Let me double check that. There might be. Is there 2-base advancement with 2 outs? There is not. Well, there are 2 outs, add 2 to the lead base runner's run rating. So nope, looks like we're just going to have the 1 run, and it's 1-0 favor the Phillies. Stadium groans. Ugh. Batter now is Dominic Brown. 272 average, 27 homers, 83 RBI in 2013. See if anything's going on the base paths. That's a 1, which I believe is a possible passed ball. Let me just double check that. A 1. Okay, that's not supplementary stealing. That's probably advanced. Let's see, runner advancement on hits, no. That's not where I want to be. I used to know this game pretty well. Let's see, hit and run, that's not what I want. Bringing the outfield in. You steal often. That's not what I want. It's not. 20-sided roll is a 1. The runner attempting the lead may be picked off. So he's not attempting to get the lead. That's just telling me if there's anything going on the base paths, and the 1 says there is. So now we've got to figure out where that comes in. Okay, there's the details for catch X. Let's see, super advanced stealing. That might only be rolled when you're trying to steal, actually, but that's... Rolling for a lead, also roll the 20-sided die. So now I'm trying to remember what the 1 is when you've got a runner on. So excuse a slight delay here while I double check that. Runner attempting to steal may be picked off. No, there should be something about wild pitches and passed balls, but now I'm trying to find it. The wild pitches, super advanced. 29. When pitching to batters, roll a 20-sided die at the same time. Okay, so it's a possible wild pitch. So we roll against Corbin's wild pitch rating of a 14. If it's that or lower, I believe he uncorks a wild one. Yep. So Corbin apparently pretty wild, and he will be wild here as well. So Howard will come in to score. Young will go on to second. 2-0 Phillies on the wild pitch. So we had a single. Let's see, Young. So Young ended up at second on the wild pitch. Hold on. Brown should be at the plate right now. So that's another single, it looks like. Nope, it looks like Young just scored. So Howard, okay, just getting some things straight. So Young should be at second now. We'll re-roll to see if there's anything going on. No, not this time. The Diamondbacks now have problems on their hands. So Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-3 against a left-handed pitcher. A 2-3 is going to be a ground ball over to first. He'll take that. First baseman is Goldschmidt. He'll take that over to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits and a wild pitch. And the score is now Philadelphia 2, Arizona coming to bat. So bear with me just a second. I actually need to grab one more thing. All right. So bear with me for just a second while I follow up with something here real quick. That was a rough bottom of the top of the first. Hopefully it'll get a little better once I actually get into a rhythm here. All right, just catching up with chat real quick. And now starting pitcher for the Phillies, as mentioned, is Cole Hamels. 8-14 with a 3.60 ERA. 220 innings pitched, 205 hits, 50 walks, 202 strikeouts, and 21 homers in 2013. While the Phillies get loose in the field, we'll take our first look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Leading off, we've got A.J. Pollock in center field. Didi Gregorius is at shortstop. Paul Goldschmidt is at first base. Cody Ross is in left field. Miguel Montero's catching. Martin Prado is at third base. Gerardo Parra is in right field. Cliff Pennington is at second base. And Patrick Corbin, as mentioned, is the starting pitcher. Help if we get into the first inning as well. And I probably just jarred the camera, so I'll tab back into OBS real quick so I can check on that, make sure nothing looks crazy before we get to the leadoff man for the bottom of the first for the Diamondbacks. There we go. I will see you guys back. Actually, let me just adjust a touch, and we'll come back. We'll see you guys again for the top of the second. Leading off for the Diamondbacks, we've got A.J. Pollock. 269 average, 8 homers, 38 RBI in 2013. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 1-9 against a left-handed pitcher, and Pollock's going to sit down on strikes. So first out of the inning, that didn't take long. Leading off and coming up next is Didi Gregorius, 252 average, 7 homers, 28 RBI in 2013. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-7 against the left-handed pitcher. That'll be a fly ball into center field. I believe B ? Would be a chance for an advancement, but with nobody on, I don't think that's going to be a thing here. Let's see. Fly 3-7. Is it okay, so yeah, that's going to be a... I saw something about a question mark here, but I think... Yeah, no, it looks like it's just going to be a fly ball into center field. So getting under that one for the Phillies is going to be Revere. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 outs. And stepping into the batter's box now is Paul Goldschmidt. 302 average, 36 homers, 125 RBI in 2013. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-6 against a right-handed batter. 4-6. Hamels is going to sit him down on strikes as well, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks here in the top or in the bottom of the first. Score is now 2-0 Phillies after 1. Catching up with chat real quick. All looks quiet there, which I'm totally fine with. And leading off the top of the second for the Phillies, we've got Carlos Ruiz. 268 average, 5 homers, 37 RBI in 2013. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 5-9 against a right-handed batter. Corbin's going to get Ruiz to strike out, and that'll be out number 1. And here's Ben Revere stepping into the batter's box. 305 average, no homers, 17 RBI in 2013. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. A 3-7 against the left-handed pitcher. 3-7 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one in center field is going to be Pollock. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 2. A quick 2 outs. Remember, this is how Corbin got into trouble in the top of the first, as Cole Hamels now steps into the batter's box. Let's see if he's got individualized batting stats. He does. 179 average, no homers, 5 RBI in 2013. Corbin looking into Montero for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-9 against a left-handed batter. 6-9. Hamels is going to sit down on strikes, and that will retire the side. A much smoother 1-2-3 inning for Corbin than the top of the first was, as we get ready for the bottom of the second. As we'll catch up with chat. Checking in with things here. And leading off the bottom of the second for the Diamondbacks, we've got Cody Ross stepping into the batter's box. 278 average, 8 homers, 38 RBI in 2013. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 1-8 against the left-handed pitcher. 1-8 is going to be a ground ball right back to Hamels. Hamels will flip that over to Howard at first, and that's out number 1. One out, and Miguel Montero steps into the batter's box. 230 average, 11 homers, 42 RBI in 2013. We'll adjust that so there's 1 out. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-5 coming off of Montero, and that's going to be a strikeout. Montero goes down on strikes, and that's out number 2. Two outs, and Martin Prado now is the batter. 282 average, 14 homers, 82 RBI in 2013. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 4-6 coming off of against a right-handed batter. 4-6. Hamels is going to sit him down as well on strikes to retire the side. That's the 4th strikeout by Hamels today, but another 1-2-3 inning for the Diamondbacks, as Philadelphia holds a 2-0 lead after 2. Leading off the top of the third, Rollins is back to the plate again for the Phillies. Rollins is 0 for 1. He lined out his first time up. Corbin gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 1-9. Rollins against a left-handed pitcher. 1-9. That's going to be a base hit, and Rollins will lead off the inning with a single. Infield will go to double play depth. Of course, only a narrative detail in Strat. Batter now is Utley. Utley today is also 0 for 1. We'll see if anything's going on the base paths. The one, we have a possible, one I believe we established was a possible wild pitch. Let's see if Corbin uncorks another wild one. He does not. He keeps it under control this time. That's only a passed ball there. Okay. So Montero manages to keep that one in front of him. Corbin will get the sign from Montero after settling down the wild pitch. Corbin will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-8 coming against the left-handed pitcher. That's going to be popped up on the infield. Getting under that at first base is going to be Goldschmidt. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Young now the batter. Young today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, but it was a drop third strike as he was able to score the run. See if anything's going on the base paths. That's a 6, nothing happening. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-2 against a right-handed batter, and that's going to be a base hit into left field. That'll be a single, and Rollins will go to, actually, there's probably advanced rules for base running, which I want to see about that. Oh, I forgot to specify if the runner was being held. They probably would have held him, but let's see. Runner advancement. Outfielder's throwing arm will affect all advances. So the outfielder is, that's a 7. The left fielder for the Diamondbacks is Ross. He's got I believe the arm is in parentheses at -1. Hopefully there's a layout on the cards. For the advanced, there should be. Such as on the advanced side. Okay, I forgot to specify, they probably would have held Rollins. Rollins is a 1 to 15 -1, so a 1 to 14. They're going to have Rollins try to take third. That's a 12. Rollins will get to third. Young will make it to second. So that's going to be 1B ***, it should be. So I should end up with Rollins at third, Young at first. There we go. Perfect. Nice and easy. And the runner, or the batter now, is Howard. The infield is going to play in. They don't want Rollins to score. They're going to hold. They're not going to hold Young at first. Let's see if anything's going on the base paths. No, not on a 16. All right, with the infield in, they're not going to worry about anything there. So Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 4-8. 4-8 is going to be a huge strikeout. Corbin needed that badly. As Howard misses a curveball for strike 3, and that's out number 2. The infield can now play back, and here's Young. Young today is 1 for 1 with a single. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. They're not going to hold Young. Corbin will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-7 against a left-handed pitcher. 2-7. Young's going to get another huge K out of that, and that will retire the side. 2 hits, but the Phillies are not able to convert them into runs. Remains 2-0 as we get ready for the bottom of the third. Stadium size. Phew. Yep. Okay. Catch up with chat real quick. That's all quiet there. Leading off the bottom of the third for the Diamondbacks, we have Gerardo Parra. 268 average, 10 homers, 48 RBI in 2013. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-6 against a left-handed pitcher. That'll be a ground ball over to second. Picking that one up for the Phillies is going to be Utley. He'll make the play, and that's out number 1. Cliff Pennington now stepping into the batter's box. 242 average, 1 homer, 18 RBI in 2013. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. Once we remember to put the D20 through. 5'6", and he would be batting righty. 5'6", actually 5'6". There's going to be a ground ball over to short. Picking that one up is going to be Rollins. He'll make the play for out number 2. Two outs, and Corbin now is the bat. Patrick Corbin is now the batter. 123 average, no homers, and 3 RBI in 2013. Hamels looks into the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-5 against the left-handed pitcher. Corbin is going to sit down on strikes, and that'll make the 5th strikeout for Hamel today on a 1-2-3 inning for the Diamondbacks. Score scores 3-0 or 2-0 Phillies after 3. Leading off the top of the 4th for the Phillies, we have Dominic Brown. Brown today is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 6-12 against a left-handed batter. That'll be grounded right back to Corbin, but we've got an X chance. So we need to go to the X chart. Corbin's range is I always forget how to check the range on the pitcher card. It's not a hold -2. WL. Pitcher 1, I think, is what the X chart is, but let me double check in the rules. Basic fielding chart. Not what I'm. Oh, here we go. Fly X, ground ball X. Range rating. Where's that laid out on? Oh, it's probably right after the pitcher position. So his range is a 1. So we need to go to the D20. That's going to be a 19, and he will get to that himself. He'll make the. He'll take that. He'll throw that over to first, and that's out number 1. One out in the inning, and Ruiz now is the batter. Ruiz today, not with that falling over, knock it off. Ruiz today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Corbin gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 1-10 against the left-handed pitcher. Ruiz is going to pop that one up to shortstop. Rollins coming under, actually, not Rollins. Gregorius will come under that one. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Revere now the batter with 2 outs. Revere today is 0 for 1. Corbin looking for a nice smooth inning. He will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 5-9 against a left-handed batter. 5-9. Corbin's going to sit Revere down on strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Phillies here in the top of the 4th. As we get set for the bottom of the 4th. Hamels will finish his warm-up tosses, and stepping into the batter's box now is A.J. Pollock. Pollock today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hamels gets the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 4-9 against a right-handed batter. A 4-9 is going to be lined right to third base. Putting up his glove in self-defense is going to be Young. He'll catch that, and that's out number 1. That had potential danger there to be a single on a 1-9, but fortunately for Hamels, the D20 is an 11. So instead, that's going to get lined to Howard at first for 1 out in the 4th. Gregorius, now the batter. Gregorius today flew out his first time up. Hamels gets the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 6-7 against a left-handed batter. 6-7. There's going to be a ground ball over to second base, but we've got a range play on that one. Second baseman for the Phillies is Utley. His range is a 2. That's a 2, and that should be a base hit, fairly certain. Let's see, S1. So single. Yep, that's going to be a base hit. So Gregorius will reach, and that'll be the first hit of the day. That'll be the first hit of the day for the Diamondbacks, and actually the first base runner. Infield now will go to double play depth. As the batter is Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt today is 0 for 1. They're not going to worry about holding Gregorius here. See if there's anything happening on the base paths. No. Hamels will get the sign from Goldschmidt. He will set, and here's the pitch. 1-5 against the left-handed pitcher. 1-5 is going to be a base hit to left field. Gregorius, left fielder is Brown. He's got a -4 arm on a 1-11. They're going to have Gregorius hold at second base. But the Diamondbacks suddenly have something going on here. They've got runners at first and second with 1 out, and Ross now is the batter. Ross is also 0 for 1. Still not holding Gregorius, though. Let's see if anything's happening on the base paths. Nope. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. Suddenly in a jam here in the bottom of the 4th. Hamels will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-8 against the left-handed pitcher. And Hamels has somehow gone from in complete control of this game to walking the bases loaded. Wow. And now the infield has to play in. The batter now is Montero. Montero is 0 for 1. This is a pretty important check if anything's happening on the base paths. That's a 2, and I think that's a possible either balk or a passed ball. Yep, a balk or a passed ball. So a 2, I believe, says a possible balk. Hamels has a balk rating of a 0. He doesn't balk. Wow, what a golden opportunity here for the Diamondbacks. They need to get something out of this bases loaded situation. Fans at Chase Field are loud, hoping for a big-time hit. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. Bases are full of snakes. No place to put Montero. Hamels will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-7 against a left-handed batter. That's a ground ball over to second base, but it's got an X chance on there, so we need to check on the range for Utley once again. He couldn't get to the first one. Can he get to this one? We need the super advanced fielding chart. Once again, his range is a 2. That's a 3, and G3. If the symbol is followed by a pound sign, then in the following 2 situations, use it as a base hit. So that actually is going to be a base hit, it looks like. So yeah, that'll be a single, if I'm reading this correctly. Looks like everybody's going to advance 2 bases from the looks of it. So S4. And the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board here. Actually, I think they're gonna tie this game. So 1B star star. Looks like that's what I was getting out of that. So Gregorius will score, Goldschmidt will score, Ross will make third, Montero to first, and this game suddenly is tied at 2. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Prado. Prado today is, wait a minute. Hold on. I missed something here. Single from Montero. That should have been. So what happened with those cranks? Oh, that was a walk, right. That was a walk to Ross. That's how he walked the bases loaded. Not updating my score sheet, which is a herpaderp on my part, but oh well. All right, so that's how we got the game tied. Prado now the batter. So we got all that straight. Prado is 0 for 1. Infield still playing in. They don't want Ross to score with the go-ahead run. That is a 2, so we've got a possible balk or a passed ball. Let's see what happens here. That's a 5, so a possible passed ball. Catcher here is Ruiz. Which one is his passed ball rating? He's got a passed ball rating of a 1. Okay. So, right. So it's a 1 on the D20. And no, he's going to come close, but he's going to keep that one in front of him. So now Hamels will get the sign. Let me adjust that back down for Digital Diamond. I had to go back up to make sure we had everything straight. 1 out here, and the Phillies have a dangerous situation on their hands. Hamels will set, and here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 4-6, and that's going to be against a right-handed batter. A 4-6 is going to be a huge time strikeout. Did Hamels ever need that to try to stop the bleeding? Two outs for Hamels now, and the batter is Parra. Parra today is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. See if anything's going on the base paths. That's a 17, nothing happening. Hamels gets the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 4-6 against a left-handed batter. That's going to be another huge strikeout, and the inning's over. But the Diamondbacks managed to send 7 to the plate, get 3 hits, a walk, and most importantly, tie this game at 2 after 4. So the Diamondbacks didn't get everything they wanted out of that bases loaded situation, but they did at least manage to tie this game. Top of the 5th coming up, and leading off for the Phillies, we have Cole Hamels once again. Hamels today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Corbin suddenly with a tie game to work with. He will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-6 against a left-handed batter. 6-6, that's going to be a base hit for Hamels, and he'll help out his own cause. Infield will go to double play depth, and here's Rollins. Rollins today is 1 for 2. They're not going to hold Hamels at first. That's a 19, nothing happening on the base path. Corbin gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-6 against a right-handed batter. 4-6. And Rollins is going to smack that one, and that's going to be a double. And all of a sudden, now the Phillies have something very much cooking here with nobody out. The infield has got to play in. Batter now is Chase Utley. Utley today is 0 for 2. We'll see if anything crazy happens on the base paths. Not on a 4. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That's a 3-8, which is coming off of Utley's card against a left-handed pitcher. A 3-8 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Pollock. He'll make the catch for out number 1. And there's no advance, it looks like, on the fly ball. So that'll be the first out of the inning. And here's Young. Young today is 1 for 2 with a single. He's actually reached base both times because he had a dropped third strike. All right, see if anything's happening on the base paths. Not on an 11. Corbin looking in at Montero for the sign. He will set. Chase Field hoping for a big-time pitch. Corbin will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-5 against a right-handed batter. 6-5. And that's going to get smacked for a base hit, and the Phillies are going to retake the lead. Hamels will trot to the plate. Rollins will score. He's got more than enough speed for that. Young is at first, and the Phillies are up 4-2. Stadium groans. Ugh. Infield is back to double play depth, and here's Howard. Howard today is 1 for 2 with a single, and he scored a run. Let's see if anything's happening on the base paths. It is not. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. Oh, good grief. There we go. Dice got stuck in the tower. That's going to be a 3-12 against the left-handed pitcher. That's going to be a fly ball into right field. I'm trying to remember what the B question mark is. Runner at first probably wouldn't try to tag at any rate. So let's just fly B question mark. Okay, does not apply to. We're not doing cutoff ratings for sure. So that's just going to be a fly ball into. What did we say? A 3-12 against a left-handed pitcher is going to be a fly ball into right field. Getting under that one is going to be Parra. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Two outs, and the batter now is Young. Young today is 0 for 2. See if anything's going on in the base paths. It is not. Corbin gets the sign from Ruiz. They're not holding Young at first. Corbin will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-6. Corbin against a right-handed batter, 4-6. That's going to get smacked around, and that's going to be a double. And Corbin just cannot get out of trouble. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up with Young at third, with Michael Young at third, Delmon at second. 2 outs in the inning, and Brown is now the batter. And the Diamondbacks have got trouble on their hands. Brown, though, is 0 for 1. Is 0 for 2. See if anything's going on in the base paths. No. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-3 against the left-handed pitcher, and that's going to be grounded over to first. Getting to that one is going to be Goldschmidt. He'll take that to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 doubles, and the score is now 4-2 Phillies, heading into the bottom of the 5th. Okay. Just making sure I had everything straight. Hamels now settles in after his warm-up tosses, and leading off the bottom of the fifth will be Cliff Pennington. Pennington today is 0 for 1. Hamels gets the sign from Ruiz, back to now having a 4-2 lead to work with. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 2-3 against the left-handed pitcher. That's going to get popped straight up the against the left-handed pitcher. That's going to get popped straight up the chimney. Getting under that one is going to be Ruiz himself. He will have plenty of room for that, and that will be out number 1. Let's see, is there a way to... Yeah. So FO2. That should be foul out 2. Let's just make sure. Yep. Never did catch up with chat, so we'll take care of that real quick. 1 out in the inning. And the batter now is... Corbin's going to bat, but I think they're going to start getting some activity in the bullpen. As warming up for the Diamondbacks is going to be... They're going to get Heath Bell loosening in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Corbin today is 0 for 2. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. There we go. Trying to make the transfer after I drop the die. Hamels will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-8 against the left-handed batter, 6-8. That Corbin's actually going to help his own cause out, and that's going to be a double. Wow. So Corbin helps out his own cause, as the batter now is Pollock. Pollock today is 0 for 2. They're not going to bother holding Corbin. Let's see if there's anything going on the strategy roll. Or on the base pass. That's a 2, which means we've got a balk or a wild pitch. So let's see what pops up on that once I refresh my memory. Yes. Right, a 1 is a possible balk, I think. No, that's a possible wild pitch. Hamill has a wild pitch rating of a 3, and he's going to keep control of that one easily. Can't afford to give up a wild pitch here. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-4. Coming against a right-handed batter, a 6-4 is going to get ground ball over to short, but we've got a range check on that. Rollins is our shortstop. His range is a 2. That's a 10, which a G1 should mean he gets to that one. Yep, that means he'll get to that. Shortstop, he's an E12. So on an error E12, he needs to avoid a 5, 12, and a 16. Which that's a 17, so he'll make that play. He'll throw it over to first, and that's out number 2. Corbin will take third on the throw. Two outs, and the batter now is Gregorius. Gregorius today is 1 for 2. We'll see if anything's happening on the base paths. 3 says no, just barely though. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 3-7 against the left-handed pitcher. 3-7 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Revere. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. A double, but the Diamondbacks aren't able to do anything with it. Score is now 4-2 Phillies after 5. Admittedly, I'm not completely comfortable with Strat, but I'm also not going to be playing any other baseball games for probably the next 3 months. Once my 1985 season replay starts, I'm not going to be playing anything else. Leading off the top of the sixth for the Phillies is Carlos Ruiz. Ruiz is 0 for 2. We've got Bell in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks ready in case Corbin starts to run into trouble. Corbin will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-7 against the left-handed pitcher. 2-7 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Gregorius will get that one. He'll make the catch, and he'll make the play, and that's out number 1. Revere now stepping into the batter's box. Just checking in with chat real quick. All quiet there. Revere today is 0 for 2. Corbin gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 6-10 against the left-handed batter, and that's going to get lined over to second base. Getting it and actually putting his glove up in self-defense is Pennington. He will make the catch for out number 2. Two outs, and the batter now is Hamels. Hamels, I was going to say, he's 0 for 1, but he did hit a single and scored, helping out his own cause. So we're not automatically going to call this an easy out. Corbin will get the sign from Montero, though. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 1-12 against a left-handed pitcher. Hamels is going to line that right back to second base. And once again, we will have Pennington there, putting his glove up in self-defense to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Phillies in the top of the 6th. Just checking in with chat. Okay. Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Diamondbacks is Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt today is 1 for 2 with a single. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 4-10 coming against a right-handed batter. Hamels is going to sit Goldschmidt down on strikes for his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th strikeout of the day for Hamels. One out, and the batter now is Ross. Ross today is 0 for 1 with a walk. Hamels gets the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 1-8 against the left-handed pitcher. That'll be grounded right back to Hamels. He'll take that, fire it over to Howard at first, and there's 2 quick outs in the inning. Two outs, and Montero now is the batter. Montero today is 1 for 2. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set. Here's the windup, here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 5-7 against the left-handed pitcher. And Montero's going to swing through the high heat for strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts for Hamels. As the Diamondbacks go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 6th. Score is still 4-2 Phillies after 6. Bell continuing to throw in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks, just in case Corbin starts to run into trouble. Leading off the top of the 7th. Oh, right, we're back to the top of the order for the Phillies. Leading off the top of the 7th is Jimmy Rollins. Rollins tonight is 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Let's catch up with chat real quick. Okay. Right. Corbin gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here comes the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 1-6 against the left-handed pitcher. Oh boy, that thing is hit deep to left field. Going back for that one is going to be Ross. He'll be at the track, back to the wall, but he's going to run out of space. Home run, Jimmy Rollins. "5-2 Phillies, and that was a huge home run. Stadium groans. Ugh. And that is the first point of weakness for Rollins. Or not for Rollins, for Corbin. I'll get another die out for Hamels in case we start running into trouble with him. Utley now is the batter. Utley today is 0 for 3. Corbin gets the sign from Montero. He can't believe he gave that one up. Montero gives him the sign, tells him to settle down. Corbin will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 6-8 for Corbin against a left-handed batter, and that's a huge strikeout to help him settle down. One away in the inning. They're going to have him try to get out of the inning before they turn it over to the bullpen. They'd like to get one more inning out. Michael Young stepping into the batter's box. He is 2 for 3 today, but he's been on base all 3 times. He gave a drop third strike all the way back in the first. Corbin gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. 3-4 against a left-handed pitcher, and that's going to be grounded over to second. Picking that one up for the Diamondbacks is Pennington. He'll make the play for out number 2. Two outs, and the batter now is Howard. Howard today is 1 for 3. Corbin gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 6-6 against a left-handed batter, a 6-6. Oh, he got away with one there. That's going to get smacked for a base hit. And Howard's on with a 2-out single. And they're probably going to be getting the hook for Corbin here in a second. The batter now is Delmon Young. Young today is 2 for 3 with a single and a double, and I think that is going to be it for Corbin. They've seen enough, they're going to get the hook. We're just letting Digital Diamond catch up here. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, I think we probably want to go to the Diamondbacks. Right, they're the home. Okay. Home is on the left, or home is on the right, away's on the left. There we go. Come on. There we go. Coming in to pitch for the Diamondbacks, Heath Bell. 5-2 with a 4.11 ERA, 66 innings pitched, 74 hits, 16 walks, 72 strikeouts, 11 homers in 2013. He will come in and face Young. We'll see if there's anything happening on the base paths. There is not. His job is to get this settled down in a hurry. Bell will get the sign from Ruiz. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 3-6. So now we're against the right-handed pitcher. 3-6 is going to get lifted into left field. Getting under that one for the Diamondbacks is going to be Ross. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, a solo bomb by Jimmy Rollins. Score is now 5-2 Phillies. We are at the 7th inning stretch. As usual, I won't torture you guys with my rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I will, however, take a small break. Don't forget, New Year's Day, we'll see the start of my 1985 season replay in Season Ticket Baseball. We'll be starting off bright and early on Wednesday morning with Block 1, as the Cleveland Indians will be visiting the Detroit Tigers in Block 1. Bert Blyleven will be going for the Indians, and it'll be Jack Morris going for the Tigers. Indians, Tigers, Block 1, 1985. Bottom of the 7th coming up here, and the leadoff hitter for the Diamondbacks is going to be Prado. Prado is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 6-8 against a right-handed batter, and that's going to get smacked for a single. Prado will get that one into the gap. Oops. Actually, I'm going to once I get this caught up in Digital Diamond, I'm going to tab back and check on the camera because I jarred it again. I think we can do that. Maybe adjust it up just a touch. There we go. The infield will go to double play depth, as the batter now is Parra. Parra today is 0 for 2. Now, I want to double check that point of weakness. I think that starts the inning after that. See, pitcher endurance. 27. And each pitcher's number of parentheses is the inning of work when the pitcher becomes vulnerable. So actually it is the 7th inning. So Hamels now has his first point of pitcher fatigue. We'll see if anything's happening on the base paths. No, not on 15. We're going to start getting I'll get some activity in the Phillies bullpen after Parra is done at the plate. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-6 against a left-handed batter, and Hamels is going to sit him down on strikes for out number 1. Pennington now the batter. Pennington today is 0 for 2, and as mentioned, we are going to get some activity in the bullpen for the Phillies. Is coming in to pitch will be Jake Diekman is going to start warming up for the Phillies, just in case Hamels starts to run into trouble. Let's see what happens on the base paths, though. Going to remain quiet. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. They are holding Prado, by the way. That is a 5-9. 5-9 against a right-handed batter. 5-9, That's a 14, so that's going to get smacked for a double. Prado will make it to third. And that'll be the second point of fatigue for Hamels once I get Digital Diamond caught up. Let's see, the pitcher spot is due up next. That is Bell. We're going to get some more activity in the Diamondbacks bullpen. As who are they going to get warming up? They're going to get Joe Thatcher warming up in the bullpen, but that's going to be it for Bell. They need a bat to try to take advantage of this situation, and there's nobody out. So coming into bat for the Diamondbacks, let's see who they want to bring in against a lefty. Somebody who hits lefties reasonably well. Hold on just a second. We're looking for, okay, go away, Outlook. I'm just getting a pinch hitter ready here. You'll kindly bear with me. Wait, that's not, oh, help if I click on pinch hit. I gotta click in the right place for it. There we go. And coming into pinch hit for Bell is going to be Aaron Hill. 291 average, 11 homers, 41 RBI in 2013. We'll see if anything's going on the base paths. Not on a 12. Big at bat here for Aaron Hill. Chase Field is loud, hoping for a big-time hit. Hamels will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 2-6. That's a 14, and that's going to be lined right over to third base. Catching that in self-defense is going to be Michael Young, and that'll be out number 2 as the pinch hitting plan backfires for the Diamondbacks. Come on. There we go. 2 outs, and the batter now is Pollock. Pollock today is 0 for 3. See if there's anything going on the base paths. There is not. Hamels will look into Ruiz for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 2-9 against a left-handed pitcher. And that's going to get smacked around for a base hit, and we're going to get 2 in. That'll be it for Hamels today as well. Prado will trot to the plate. Pennington should score, and we should end up with a 5-4 game here. Yep. 5-4 game. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Okay. Got all that sorted out, and that is going to be it for Hamels. He is going to come out of the game. Unfortunately, Pollock is still his problem at the plate. There's still his problem. Coming in to pitch for the Phillies is, well, actually coming in to pitch for the Phillies is going to be Jake Diekman. 1-4 with a 2.58 ERA, 38 innings pitched, 34 hits, 16 walks, 41 strikeouts, and 1 homer in 2013. Once this decides it wants to cooperate, we'll get Diekman in. There you are. And all of a sudden, the Diamondbacks now have life here in the bottom of the 7th. Hamels was in complete control of this game for quite a while, until he gave that up, and I just jarred the camera yet again. Not too bad, though. Looks like it didn't move too much. Batter now for the Diamondbacks is Gregorius. Gregorius today is 1 for 3 with a single. See if anything's going on the base paths. Nope, not on an 8. Diekman will get the sign from Ruiz. Suddenly, a 1-run game. Chase Field is now alive. Diekman will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 6-9. 6-9 against a left-handed batter is going to be a huge time strikeout, and the Phillies will get out of it. 2 runs on 3 hits, and suddenly we've got a 1-run game. Diamondbacks need a pitcher, and yes, Digital Diamond is yelling at me for that. As we get ready for the top of the 8th, in a suddenly 5-4 game. Let's see. I think he was going to be available. Come on. Yep, there he is. Coming in to pitch for the Diamondbacks is Joe Thatcher. 3-2 with a 3.20 ERA, 39 innings pitched, 40 hits, 10 walks, 36 strikeouts, 4 homers in 2013. Leading off the top of the 8th for the Phillies, let's put him on the mound and put Dominic Brown, who is the leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 3. He's grounded out 3 times today. Thatcher will get the sign from Montero. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 4-6 against the left-handed batter. Actually, that's a 4-8, I should say, and that turns into a strikeout for 1 away. Batter now is Ruiz. Ruiz today is 0 for 3. Thatcher gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 2-9 against the left-handed pitcher, 2-9. That's going to get smacked for a double. And it looks like Thatcher is already eligible for fatigue. So we may need more activity in the Diamondbacks bullpen here before too long. Which I think we are going to go ahead and get that going, as Brad Ziegler now is going to start warming up for the Diamondbacks. At least I don't think he's their closer. He's got some closing. Anyway. So that's a double. Batter now is Revere. Revere today is 0 for 3. We'll see if anything's happening on the base paths. Not on a 9. Thatcher will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 2-3 against the left-handed pitcher. That's going to be grounded over to short. Now I've got to double check what the B is. I believe the unforced runner will hold. So GBB. Ground ball B says where is it? B, I believe is the runner holds. The unforced runner holds. Refer to the ground ball. So let's go GB or G6B. I believe that should end up with Ruiz holding at second. Yep. All right, so that's 2 outs. And is Diekman going to bat? I think the answer to that is, I'm trying to remember when he came in for Gregorius. I don't think he's going to bat. We're going to get some activity in the Phillies bullpen, as coming in, as starting to get loose, is going to be Mike Adams. So now the only question is who's going to bat for Diekman. Let's see who they're going to pinch hit for. Try to get this run in against a left-handed pitcher. They are going to turn to Probably Humberto. Oh, no, he's not available. Well, is he? Yes, he is. So the Phillies are going to turn to Humberto Quintero to try to get this run in. Let's see. 250 average, 2 homers, 9 RBI in 2013. We'll see if anything's going on the base paths. It is not. Thatcher will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 212 against a left-handed pitcher. Wow. High, deep, gone. Home run, Humberto Quintero. And just like that, the Phillies are on the verge of blowing this game open. As the score is now 7-4 in favor of the Phillies. Stadium groans. Ugh. And here's Rollins. I already adjusted the fatigue, by the way. Rollins today is 3 for 4. He's a triple shy of the cycle. Can he hit a triple off of his against the left-handed pitcher? No, he can't. Unless he can maybe stretch one, but it doesn't look like. Looks like his only triple is on a 110 against a right-handed pitcher. So Rollins will get the sign from, or Thatcher will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 5-11. 5-11 against a right-handed batter is going to be a base hit, and that'll be it for Thatcher. So Rollins gets on with a 2-out single. And the Diamondbacks are going to get the hook for Thatcher. He's not had a good day. Brad Ziegler is going to come in to pitch. 8-1 with the 2.22 ERA. 73 innings pitched, 61 hits, 22 walks, 44 strikeouts, and 3 homers. He's going to try to come in and stop the bleeding for the Phillies. Or try to stop the bleeding for the Diamondbacks, actually. As Chase Utley will step into the batter's box. I just need to get Digital Diamond to cooperate with me. Help if I click over to the right place, too. Catch up with chat while Digital Diamond is being a little bit mouthy. Let's see. So we brought Brad Ziegler into pitch. There you are. Okay. Phillies very much keeping control of this game. They're not going to hold Rollins with 2 outs. Let's see if anything's going on in the base paths. No. Ziegler will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 5-6 against a left-handed batter. That's going to be grounded over to second. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits. A 2-run homer by Humberto Quintero. Score is now 7-4 Phillies as we get ready for the bottom of the 8th. And of course, Digital Diamond is going to start yelling at me in a second that the Phillies need a pitcher. Coming in to pitch for the Phillies is going to be Mike Adams. 1-4 with a 3.96 ERA. 25 innings pitched, 23 hits, 11 walks, 23 strikeouts, and 5 homers in 2013. Leading off the bottom of the 8th for the Diamondbacks, we have Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt today is 1 for 3 with a single. Adams will get the sign from Ruiz. You are not cooperating with me, are you? We're actually going to get some more activity in the Diamondbacks bullpen as coming into pitch is going to be J.J. Putz. Adams will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 1-4 against a right-handed pitcher. 1-4 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Picking that one up is going to be Michael Young. He will make the play over to first, and that's out number 1. Cody Ross now steps into the batter's box. He is 0 for 2 with a walk today. Adams will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 6-8 against a right-handed batter, and Ross is going to sit down on strikes for out number 2. Two outs, and the batter now is Montero. Montero today is 1 for 3 with a single, but 2 strikeouts. Adams will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 3-4 against a right-handed pitcher. 3-4, he's going to get drilled by the pitch. Plunk, ouch. And Adams will have his first point of pitcher fatigue. And stepping into the batter's box now will be Prado. Prado today is 1 for 3, also with a single and 2 strikeouts. They're not going to hold Montero at first. Nothing happening on the base paths. Adams gets the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 5-2 against a right-handed batter, and that's going to get lifted into left field on a possible range play. Left fielder for the Phillies is Brown. His range is a 4. Let's get that out of the way. That's a 1. And wow, that's going to drop pretty badly. Let's see, a TR. So that's going to end up being a triple from the looks of it. Let's roll to see what. Let's see if there's an error. He's got to avoid. He's an E6, so he has to avoid a. He's an E6, so he's got to avoid a. Actually, no, that is just a triple. At least I think. Yeah, that'll be a triple. So Montero will come in to score on that play. That's a 3B7. So Montero will come in to score. Prado will end up at third. And that does end up with Montero coming all the way around, as it is now 7-5 in favor of the Diamondbacks. Stadium cheers. Yay. And I adjusted Adams' pitcher fatigue already. So we're going to get some more activity in the bullpen as starting to get loose. I think the Phillies have had enough of the shenanigans tonight or today. So they're going to get, if I can ever find them, there we go. They're going to get Jonathan Papelbon warming up in the bullpen. Like I said, the Phillies have had about enough of these shenanigans. And leading on and stepping into the batter's box now is Parra. Parra today is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Anything on the base paths? No. Adams gets the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's a 3-7 against a right-handed pitcher. 3-7. That's going to get smacked into right field, and that's going to be a double for Parra. And about those shenanigans, apparently the Diamondbacks have not had enough of those yet. As all of a sudden, we now have a 1-run game. 7-6 in favor of the Diamondbacks. Batter now is Pennington, and the Phillies have seen enough of Adams. And coming into pitch Once we get him caught up, the Phillies are just watching everything fall apart, but they're hoping Jonathan Papelbon can stop the shenanigans. 5-1 with a 2.92 ERA and 29 saves. 62 innings pitched, 59 hits, 11 walks, 57 strikeouts, 6 homers in 2013. The Phillies have seen enough of the funny business. They were hoping to get out of the inning before they brought Papelbon in, but the Phillies don't have that luxury anymore. So Papelbon is the pitcher now. We'll see if anything's happening on the base paths. Not on a 9. Papelbon will get the sign from Ruiz. 7-6 Diamondbacks, bottom of the 8th. We've got some high drama here at Chase Field. Papelbon will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 1-7 against a right-handed pitcher. And Pennington is going, and Papelbon, the first thing he's going to do is walk Pennington. Looks like he can go 5 batters before fatigue. Wow. Once again, high drama. Ziegler is going to come out of the game. Somebody who hits righties well. Who do the Diamondbacks have? They're going to go with Adam Eaton to pinch hit if he's available. He is available. With a 252 average, 3 homers and 22 RBI in 2013. We'll see if there's anything happening on the base paths. We may have to come back. I may have to take a break after this for dinner because I'm actually getting pretty hungry. See if there's anything happening on the base paths. That's a 2. And on a 2, I believe is a chance of a balk. Is actually a 2. Hold on. Right, a 2 is a balk or a passed ball. A 5 says it's a possible passed ball, I believe. Yep. So the passed ball rating for right. Okay. Right. So we check against the catcher's passed ball rating. Ruiz's passed ball rating is a 1. No problem there. Wow. Okay. So Papelbon gets the sign from Ruiz. High drama here in the bottom of the 8th. Papelbon will set. He will kick. And here's, both runners are being held, by the way. Here's the pitch. That is a 6-7 against the left-handed batter. 6-7, that's a huge strikeout, as Papelbon will get out of trouble here in the bottom of the 8th. Stadium barfs. Blech. Score is now 7-6 Phillies after 8. And the Diamondbacks need a pitcher. Coming in is going to be J.J. Putz, assuming he's available. Let me double check he is before I build up his stats. He is, okay. 3-1 with a 2.36 ERA, 34 innings pitched, 26 hits, 17 walks, 38 strikeouts, and 4 homers in 2013. He is going to be charged with the heart of the Phillies order, though. Leading off the top of the 9th, the top of the 9th, once I get this all caught up, is Michael Young. Michael Young today is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Putz will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and he'll get the sign from Montero. He will set, and now here's the pitch. That is a 1-2 against a right-handed pitcher. That'll be a ground ball over to third base. Picking that one up for the Diamondbacks is Prado. He'll make the catch, he'll make the play, and that's out number 1. 1 out, and the batter is Howard. Howard today is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Putz gets the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 4-8 against a left-handed batter, and that's going to be a walk for Howard. The infield will go to double play depth, as the batter now is Delmon Young. Young today is 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Let's see if anything's happening on the base paths. No. Putz will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 5-6 against a right-handed batter. 5-6. That's going to be a double. That's part Chase Field groaning, part me groaning because we're still going to be at this. I thought this would be over a little bit quicker than it's turning out to be, but our standing, wow, nuts. As Baseball Digest now joins us here at Chase Field. Yeah, what I've done here is I've actually got some business card holders that I'm using to help me prop the cards up so I can read them a little bit more easily. The camera still isn't going to let you guys read them from that distance, but that's what they're there for. So, coming back to our game, the Phillies have something cooking here with 1 out in the inning. Let's see if anything's going on. Right, it would help if I update my score sheet. All right. See if anything's happening on the base paths. No. The infield's going to play in because they don't want the damage to get any worse. We're going to need some activity in the Diamondbacks bullpen again. As starting to get loose is going to be, they're going to get Matt Reynolds loosening up in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. All right, Putz will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-8 against a right-handed pitcher. A 2-8 is going to be a base hit into right field. Howard will score. Young to third, Brown to first, 8-6 Phillies. Stadium groans. Ugh. I already adjusted the pitcher fatigue for Putz, so he's all set there. Batter now is Ruiz. Ruiz is 1 for 4 with a double. They're going to hold Brown at second. He's not going. Is he going to try to get the jump? Well, let's see if anything's happening on the base paths. No. They're not going to have him try to get. Well, could they have him try to get the jump? No. It's a 2-run game. They're not going to worry about that. Putz will get the sign from Montero. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 3-2 coming against a right-handed pitcher. A 3-2 is going to be lined over to third. And that's a Lomax play. So getting to that one is going to be, catching that one's going to be Prado. Then he'll fire that over to second, and that'll be an inning-ending double play. Actually, let's see if Lomax 5 is a thing I can do here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that worked. Young got doubled off. That's how that happened. As we're now headed for the bottom of the 9th. But will we see some 9th inning magic? We will find that out soon enough. I will catch up with chat. All good there. And then leading off the bottom of the 9th, we're looking at the top of the Diamondbacks order once I get this all sorted out. As leading off the bottom of the 9th is A.J. Pollock. Pollock today is 1 for 4 with a single. Papelbon will look into Ruiz for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 5-11 against a right-handed batter. That's going to be lifted into left field. Going after that in left field for the Phillies is Brown. He's a range of a 4. He couldn't make a huge play earlier. Can he make this one? That is a 16. He will get to that one this time. He's got an error rating of a... Let's see, who was that? That was Brown. He's an E6, so he needs to avoid a lot of numbers. 3 through 5, 14, 17, and 18. That is an 8. That's not one of the numbers he needed to avoid, so he will make that catch for out number 1. Batter now, not Papelbon. There we go. Batter now is Gregorius. Gregorius today is, hold on. Oh, right. So that was I think that was Revere who had the Lomax, right? Trying to keep my score sheet up to date. Actually Ruiz had the L5. Okay. Now that I got that straight, trying to keep my manual score sheet up to date. Gregorius now is actually he's 1 for 4 with a single. 1 out in the inning. It would help if I update the chart up here as well. Papelbon will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 6-4 against a left-handed batter. That's going to be grounded over to third, but it's a range play for the third baseman. Michael Young is the third baseman. He's got a range of a 4. Can he make the... Where in the world... Oh, it's got to be on here. All right, third base. So he's got a... What did we say? He's a range of a 4. That's a 6. That does not sound like he's going to get to that one. Nope, that'll be a base hit for Gregorius. Papelbon is not at his fatigue point yet. Infield will go to double play depth in a second, as Goldschmidt now is the batter. Goldschmidt today is 1 for 4 with a single but 2 strikeouts. Infield is at double play depth. They're going to hold Gregorius. Let's see if there's anything happening. Not on a 13. Papelbon will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. All right, that is a 6-9 against a right-handed batter. 6-9. That's going to be a base hit into right field. Gregorius could potentially advance to third on this play. He's a run of a 15. Right fielder is Young. Young's got a +2 arm. They're going to try it. On a 1-17, Gregorius will make it to third. And he will easily. That's going to be a 1B star. 1B 9 star. So we should end up with Gregorius at third. What? What do you mean? Oh. What do you mean that's an illegal outcome? 1B 9. Actually, let's just go 1B star. How is that an illegal outcome in Digital Diamond? So that would be a single into right, and the runner advances 2 bases. Rolling that first die with runners on base is part of Strat. It's one of the super advanced rules. I just roll the... It's one of the super advanced rules. I guess I might be doing it wrong, because I usually do that first to see if there's a wild pitch or a balk or passed ball. Like I said, I might be doing that wrong. I'm still very much learning Strat. There's also the factor of after Wednesday, I'm going to be when it comes to baseball, I'm going to be doing nothing but season ticket for the next 3 months. And now Papelbon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now he's at his point of fatigue from this point forward. Ross now is the batter. Ross today, though, is 0 for 3 with a walk. We'll see if anything's happening on the base paths. It is not. Papelbon will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 2-5, which is a 2-5 against the right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a fly ball into left field with a possible, so that's going to be an F7 with a possible chance of a sacrifice fly, I think, with an FB question mark. So let me just double check how that works. So, fly B question mark. All right, on such readings, if the caught fly ball is not the third out, runner does not automatically score. All right, so that's what that is. So an F7. Gregorius is a run of 15. Left fielder is Brown with a -4 arm. They're going to hold him at third base. So F7 R3H. So that'll be 2 outs, and Gregorius will hold at third base. And the last chance for the Diamondbacks comes to Miguel Montero. Montero today is 1 for 3 with a single, and he's been hit by a pitch. Nothing happening on the bases. Papelbon will get the sign from Ruiz. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 4-6 against a left-handed batter. 4-6. Papelbon's going to blow that heat by him, and that's going to be the game. The Philadelphia Phillies will win this one by a final score of 8-7. The Diamondbacks made it interesting there, but they just couldn't pull it together at the end there. Stadium barfs. Blah. Final line score coming up. Once I can find the box score on here. Oh, wait, am I still on that June game? Yes, I am. So back to May we go. This was May 9th. Here we go. Okay. For the Phillies, 8 runs on 15 hits and no errors. For the Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher in this one is Cole Hamels. Losing pitcher is Patrick Corbin. Jonathan Papelbon will get a save, and Jake Diekman will get a hold. And that will do it for this playthrough of Season Ticket Baseball. Or not Season Ticket, Strat-O-Matic Baseball. See, I'm already starting to think about my 1985 replay coming up. But I do have another baseball game lined up for tomorrow morning, as we'll be visiting, I believe I'm trying to think if it's Fenway Park or Yankee Stadium. I'll know when I'm preparing the broadcast. But either way, it'll be the New York Yankees against the Boston Red Sox in a 2016 matchup in payoff pitch baseball. There may be one more game on the channel tomorrow as well. I haven't decided that completely yet. But there will be the next episode of Pino with Phoenix for December 2024. And buckle up for that one if you're going to watch, because that one's going to be a long one. In the future on the channel as well, we're going to have we're also, as I've mentioned a few times, we're also preparing the 1985 season replay in Season Ticket Baseball. Block 1 will be on the channel on Wednesday morning, as the Detroit Tigers will be hosting the Cleveland Indians. Bert Blyleven going for the Twins, and Jack Morris going, and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future.